test the test cases in the application. Okay, so we know our application very well, medical records system, right? So there we'll test, and based on the results, we are going to change the status of the test case in test lab. If it is successful, it is passed. If it is failed, then we raise a defect. Okay, and the moment you raise a defect, it is our job to, whenever you create a defect, defect is new. Okay, whenever you are assigning the defect to the developer, it's an open condition. Okay, it's open. Okay, so we all change the status based on the scenario. I'll discuss about that after once again go through the QC. Okay, yes. Next, any question?
So the team you mentioned is consists of developers, testers.
Yes, business analyst. Business analyst will also go and verify the test cases.
Okay.
And a team lead, before going to the meeting, he will go and verify. Okay, how many test cases are there? How many are new? How many are open? How many are closed? How many are pending? How many are deferred? He will have the list. Even manager also will do the same thing. Okay, even development team manager, development team lead, director, they will all go and verify the status of the test cases. Everybody's interest is the test, defects. Everybody's interest is the defect. How many defects are pending? How much time it's going to take place? That's their interest.
Nada, this is Pooja here.
Tell me, Pooja.
You said the team lead will get all the information before he go to the meeting, and he gets all the information about the test cases, or how many pass or how many fail, and the status of the test cases and everything.
Yes.
Get all the information from us or from the developer?
Okay, good question. You are working on, say, a medical records application, okay? And the meeting is about testing the medical records application. Every meeting will have an agenda, that you know very well, right? Every meeting will have an agenda.
Yes.
So when you are talking about medical records application, you should know how many test cases you have written, how many were passed, how many are failed. So if the test case failed means, if the 5 test case failed means you raised 5 defects. Yes or no?
Yes.
That will agree, right? Okay.
Yes.
5 defects, 5 test case failed means 5 defects you have raised. Out of the 5 defects, what are they? Okay, you must be in a position to explain. See, what happens, Sridevi, the more proactive you are, they know that you are on top of it. Okay, every manager wants to know that you are on top of the application, and you are trying your best to keep the application in a good condition. Okay, so if they ask, then you can give yes. I have written say 40 test cases. Out of 40, 9 were failed, so 9 defects. Out of the 9 defects, right now we are working on 2 defects, and 1 defect is in pending status. Like that, you have to give the status. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just keep up the status where you are. Yeah. Next.
Naga, I have a question. So
Tell me.
whenever we are writing the case, that time, same time with the positive case, we have to write negative case too?
Yes.
Every time?
Most of the times. Most of the times.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I didn't get the Mallika's question when you were there.
Mallika question is, for every test case, whether you have to write the negative test case. It depends,
Okay.
Depends on the scenario. Okay?
Yeah.
Depends
Yeah,
on
the other day I had the same doubt and
Yeah.
you clarified it.
And one more thing, see, one more thing what I'm saying, see, we cannot go on writing negative test case each and everything. Okay? The reason we have a definite period of window for testing. Okay, you have to finish it within the window. The reason, there may be some other department, somebody is waiting for you. Okay, therefore, we read the positive test cases and also negative test cases within the given prescribed time. Okay, that's
So,
the, yeah.
So opposite way also, whenever we are getting negative test case, we have to write positive case, means expecting.
That's what tell Malika. The reason, negative you have to write, but make sure that you will meeting the deadline. Okay, meeting the deadlines. Yeah. All right. Okay. See, let me tell you honestly. I'm repeating once again. Don't think I'm repeating it again and again. Please keep your hands on QC. Okay. Today, what I'm going to discuss, trust me, if you explain what I discussed right now in the interview, that's it, you're done. Okay. See, manager wants to know how much depth you have the skills. Okay. See, they don't want, superstars. Any manager doesn't want superstar. Manager wants the guy who follows the rules clearly and who has, some knowledge to pick up that stuff. Okay. All right. Let us get back to the, yeah. It depends, Tarek, it depends. So, yeah, you can write, I would say maximum 25, that's all. The reason, if you write a test case, definitely you have to think of preparing the data, right?
Yeah.
So, maximum 20, and not more than that. See, what happens, this is the catch. You started writing test case. Your boss, there is a meeting. There is a production issue. And somebody will come and they'll discuss about different projects if you're working on 4 projects. So, this how, you will be hopping between the projects. Okay? Between the projects. Yeah. So, you have to balance out yourself. Okay? That's the catch. Yeah. And that's what I'm telling you. Priority is very important. Suppose tomorrow there is something into production, and if you tell your boss that I am working on project 2 instead of project 1, then you know thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's what, take the priority, do the teamwork, and move forward. Okay, cool. All right. If nobody has any questions, then I will repeat what I discussed yesterday, and then we take different scenarios and how we track the defect tracking. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else has any questions? Don't hesitate. Okay. Don't think that this is simple question, big question, small question. Any question is question. Yeah. You can ask me. Don't keep any doubt. That's what I'm saying to everybody. Sudha, any questions, Sudha? Shabina? Rashmi?
No, Sudha here.
Go ahead.
Yesterday I tried to do this, whatever you taught yesterday in class, no? You wanted us to do 2 projects.
Yes.
I tried to do, but I was having difficulty in that. I was not able to execute it correctly. I was able to go into the test plan and write about the case, take a snapshot, and after that, going to the test lab part of it, I was having difficulty. So if you are going to repeat it today, it will be a little helpful.
I'm telling you, that is, even myself, I felt a lot of in trouble with that. Okay? I'm telling you, I practice a lot. Okay,
also, Naga Shabina here.
Go ahead, Shabina.
I just want to know, when you keep saying defect, is in QA language, is defect also called bug?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what they refer to when they say bug.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Welcome, Shabina. Very interesting, okay. I worked in a company in Philadelphia. If a test is failed, they'll say it bombed out. they'll say the test case bombed out. So, different areas, they use different terminologies. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. So, defect and bug almost same. Okay, almost same. Okay, but generally people say the problem with the code is called a bug. Okay, bug like that. All are defects. Okay, good. So, the quality center is a defect tracking tool and also test management tool. We are tracking the defects and also we are managing the test cases. By tracking the defect, we are talking to the developer and also we are talking to the business analyst whenever required. We will make sure that defect is closed. Closing the defect is your job. Without closing the defects in SIT, the application code will not be moved to UAT. Until and unless all the defects are closed in UAT, the application will not be sent to production. Okay, next. See, quality centered version, what we are seeing is 10.0. Okay, and this belongs to HP. The moment you at the left top, you can see that. Okay, you cannot forget this. Okay, when you go to the client place, you can go to the browser and they will give you the web link. You must click on the web link, then it will ask you the user ID and password. The moment you enter user ID and password, you will see the quality center. Okay, quality center. And by the way, there is one person who will be running the quality center. He is called quality center administrator. So when you go to the project, of course, your lead will tell you who is the quality center admin. He will give you the credentials. Generally, what they will do, generally they will say, hey Naga, who is your boss? Okay, your boss is John. Okay, I will just create QC mirror of John. Whatever the John credentials, okay, privileges are there, those privileges I will receive. Okay, except production. So what else we will be seeing? We will be getting access to SIT, that is QA box, and then UAT box. And sometimes we may get the access to development box also. It depends upon the client. Okay. So quality center, mainly we are going to focus on test plan, test lab, and defects. Okay. Test plan is a module where we read the test cases. Okay, just all the test cases will be there in the test plan. Then we move the test cases to test lab, and then we perform the testing on the application manually. Okay, on the application manually, and the results we are going to update in the test lab. Okay, and then if the test case failed, then we'll go and raise the defect. Okay, we'll go and raise the defect. So now, see, requirements is the tab where the business analyst is to read the requirements. Okay, and dashboard generally will have the access to the leads as well as the manager. They can run if they want to take the reports, how many defects are there, how many are closed, how many are pending, how many are open, how many are new. Okay, that will be obtained by using the dashboard. All right. So now I am going to Ramana, tell me.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, Ramana. No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah. You tell me, then I'll.
Go ahead, Ramana. Go ahead.
Okay. You said dashboard accessed by managers and leads to get the reports. So who is going to post these reports in dashboard, whatever the defects and other things? Will it go automatically or?
Yes, Ramana. All are linked together, Ramana. All are linked together. Okay.
So whatever defects we raise in defect module, so can they access through the dashboard?
No. Good question. Very good question. Very good. This is what I like from you guys. Good question. See, Ramana. By clicking dashboard, you will have a snapshot. How many test cases are there?
Okay.
Total how many test cases? Of the test case, how many are new? How many are open? How many are pending? How many are closed? Just you will get the report. See, manager is dealing with 10 to 15 applications.
Okay.
The manager is dealing with 10 to 15 applications, right? Not one. So he wants to take project 1. He will go to project 1 and he will run a report. He will get the total information. But if he wants to go and see what is the defect, he has to come to defect tab.
Yes.
If he wants to see, okay, what are the test cases written by Ramana, he will go to test tab. Okay, he has to sign into that project, right? But generally, they will have access to all the, all the projects. Once again, that should be given by the QC admin.
Okay.
By the way, down the line, as I told you that I'm gonna start in another class for QC admin down the line, so that you guys, if you're interested, take it up. So, if the manager wants to see what are the test cases, he has to go and check the test plan. If he wants to see what are the test cases passed or failed, he has to go to test lab. If he wants to go a specific test case, specific defect, he will go and see the defect. Is it clear, Ramana? Not from the dashboard. Not from the dashboard.
Okay, but what does the dashboard consist of?
Dashboard, Ramana, he will run the reports.
So reports, who is going to post the reports?
No, reports, Ramana, the reports, it's inbuilt.
Okay.
Inbuilt, Ramana, inbuilt.
The information, through the information we gave in these other test plan and test lab, so the reports are generated and then posted on in the dashboard.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, the moment he clicked on dashboard, it will ask what is the project name. He will give the project name. He will select from the drop-down list.
Okay.
Click on that. The moment he clicks that one, it will pull all the information.
Okay.
Okay, for project 1, test cases 10, say 135, open, say 80, close 20, pending 2. You will get a default report like that. Only thing you have to choose the project.
Okay.
Okay.
So now all defects from the defect modules, all defects will come to dashboard automatically.
See, Mallika, defect is also connected to defect test lab, test plan.
Okay.
All internally connected.
Yeah. Okay.
The moment you click on that one, it will pull the report.
Okay.
Okay, it will pull the report. Yeah, so it is inbuilt.
Okay.
Only thing is we cannot access the dashboard, the testers.
Okay, let us take a scenario. Okay, let us take Arati is working and manager is too busy. He will tell the QC admin, hey Bob, Arati is gonna pull my report. So whatever the credentials I have with respect to dashboard, please pass on the same to Arati.
Okay.
So John will call Arati, tomorrow I have a meeting. So I need the reports of project 1, project 9, project 25. What Arati will do? Arati will go there, go to dashboard, just click on that, okay, and get the values. Let me run that.
Okay. So this is only through the authorization.
Yes.
Okay.
See, authorization is the key, very key. Security is a very key.
Okay.
Okay. Security.
Do we have authorization to go there, Nagar?
Authorization depends on they will decide. Team will decide. See, QC admin will give you the authorization. Okay. But who should have what authorization? The company, they will, finalize that one. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. No problem. See, like this, you can see. Yeah. Go ahead.
Naga, before you proceed, I have a question.
Go ahead.
These all are modules in QC: test plan, test lab, defects, dashboard. Right? So in test plan, we write the test cases.
Yes.
And in test lab, where we indicate the test cases pass or fail. And if there is any defect, we go to the defects part. We write the defects.
Correct.
And in dashboard, we can see the reports, either the defect, either the test cases pass or fail. We see all the reports in dashboard.
See, if they give you the privilege, that's what I'm telling.
Okay.
If generally, I have not used dashboard any point of time as of today. Okay. I have never used. The reason, manager, he will run whatever he wants. Okay. The reason, the moment you go to the client place, they want you to spend your time in testing the application, not running the report. Okay. There are permanent employees, they will look into all the stuff. Okay. As a contractor, your job is to make sure that test the application thoroughly. That's all. Okay.
Then where we can see the reports, what we did, like?
No, honestly, not necessary, right?
Okay.
See, your job is to just, whenever there is a defect, make sure that you check with the developer and close the defect, that's all. Okay. If they give you the privilege, yes. If your manager wants you to run the report, yes, you will run the report. It's very simple, very simple. All these are integrated together, okay?
Okay.
All these are test plan, test lab, defects, requirements, all are integrated on the back side. When you run the report, whatever you want, you can tell there. Based on your input, it will pull up the information. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Is it clear? Is it clear, or do you have any doubt?
Yeah, thank you, Naga.
Is it okay for you? Is it clear now? Okay. All right. So I'm logging on to the system. Login name will be given. Password is given. Then you have to click on authenticate. Then log in. Okay.
Naga?
Tell me, Ramana.
Hello?
Tell me, Ramana.
Yeah, in the workplace, we need not go through the VMware like we are going right now?
No.
Okay.
No need.
Okay. They provide
They provide.
Okay.
Yes.
The link, then we can go directly to that.
Yes, they will provide the link, yeah.
Okay.
So Naga, in dashboard, there all reports will be stored, pass or fail, no run, everything.
Come again, Malika. What is the question?
In dashboard, now all report will be stored there. Means pass, fail, or not run, everything.
Yes. It will pull all the information. Yeah.
All information. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. It will pull everything. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
See, they will send a link to you, user ID and password.
Okay.
In your office, okay?
Okay.
So just you have to take the link and click in the web browser.
Okay.
Then you're good to go.
I have minimized that one, VMware.
VMware, okay. Good, I'm very happy you're asking questions. See, reports okay? So like this, it will be there. And by the way, the QC admin, he will configure how the reports are to be generated. Okay?
Okay.
Let us see.
So they are generated automatically the moment we.
Yeah, they're done automatically, yes. Yes. See? You will see like this.
Okay.
How many failed, how many run colors, they can always
Color coded and then matrix kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
honestly, this is not our focus to this one. The reason, of course, we should know what is that, but our interest is these 3 points: test plan, test lab, and defects. You must be very thorough on all these things.
Okay.
Okay. The reason, your day to day, every day you will be working on all these things. Okay. Good. So now let me go to test plan. I want to create a project for bank. Now I want to create 2 test cases. I want to create an insurance plan. Okay. Home insurance as well as car insurance. Okay. First, I am creating the project. You keep the cursor on the test plan tab. You must be on the subject. That you should not forget. Okay. Suppose if you keep here, it will, if you create a project, it will be created under this one. I will say ABCD. See what happens. See, it is created under CSV, right? We don't want that. We don't want that, right? So, what we have to do? Keep the cursor on the subject. New folder. By the way, generally the QC admin will create this. If it is not created, you create on your own. Okay. So project is I'll say home and car insurance. Okay. Project. We got the project. Now I want to create the test cases. Then second one. See, test plan, the project, click here. Okay. So now we have to write the test case. So can anybody tell me a couple of test cases? Anybody can think of? Test cases. Okay. The first test case is calculation of vehicle insurance. Okay. Quote. Okay. What is the level? I told you, right? Medium. Okay. And reviewed. Yes, reviewed. Priority, medium. So we know that, right? If it is emergency, is a production issue, then it is urgent. Okay. And you have a test case. Without that, you are unable to go to next level. Then it is very high. You have a test, case that is very important. Then you will say high. But generally we say medium. Okay. Okay. All right. Who is reviewing? Alex is the reviewer. Okay. Whenever there is a red symbol, you have to give the values from the drop-down window. Otherwise, no issue at all. See, test ID is bringing default. What is the description? Calculation of insurance quote for the vehicle. I'm just writing like that. Okay. What are the design steps? See, you have to click on the new step. Provide the information, following information to the web link. Okay. Name of the company, model, safety, features. Okay. Features and the number of distance of driving. Okay, right. When you call for quotation, he will ask you, okay, are you driving to your office? Then what is the distance? How many members are driving? Distance driving daily. Okay. Is it a group, a discount? Okay. Or any other membership? Okay, I'm a member of Chase Bank. They'll give some discount. Bank of America, they'll give some discount. I'm working in AT&T, they'll give some discount. Something like that. Okay, the discounts will be there. Okay. What is the expected result? You have to get the quote. Okay, get the quote. All right. Now I want to write one more test case. Okay. So I went to the project, click on the test set. Now say I want one umbrella insurance quote. Okay, umbrella insurance quote. Okay, that is a combination of car plus home. Okay. Once again, medium, reviewed, yes, priority, medium. Okay. Okay. Step. We will give details of home insurance and car insurance. What you have to get? You have to get the quotation. You have to get the quotation. So now I want to include, some document, okay, some information. Click on this one, go to desktop, and one by one they will come. Pick up the file, which is here. Okay. Now I want to take a snapshot. Okay. So which one you have to take a snapshot? That should be at the top. Okay. I want to take this one as a snapshot. Okay. So I'm here. I want to take this one as snapshot. Window. See. Okay. It's showing everything what you're covering. All right. Then attach. Directly attach. Now, then I thought, okay, I don't want to use this document. Delete. Done. So this is the way you attach the documents whenever it is required. Good. So far we are good. Now our job is to move the test cases from test plan to test lab. As I told you, this is a little bit catch. Okay. first of all, what you have to do, okay, you have to create the project. So what is the name of the project we created? Home and car insurance project. Let us keep the same name. You must be in the root. Okay, must be in the root. Let me do this one. Okay, cool. Create new folder. Home and car insurance project. All right. Okay. Assign to cycle, whatever is there, you take. Okay. All right. Now you have to create the test set. Home and the car insurance test set. Okay. Test cases. Okay. Test cases. Okay. So here is the catch now. How to move the test cases from test plan to test lab. Okay. First of all, you must be on the execution grid. Okay. See, as I told you, right? See, as long as there are a red color, you have to fill the values. Otherwise, no problem. It's okay. You have to be on the execution grid. And what you have to select? You have to test, right? You have to select the test. The moment your cursor is on execution grid, test, you will see another window here. Okay, that is the catch. Okay, so you have to be here, test set, execution grid, select the test. Now what we're going to do? Our project is home and car insurance project. Okay, take the first one, add test to the test set. One thing added. Take the second one. We have added. Okay. So the moment you add, what is the default status? No run, right? No run. That means you have not run the test case. Yes or no? You will agree to, right?
Yes.
We have written the test case,
Yes.
but we have not run the test case. Where it has to be run?
The test lab.
See, you have to run on the application. That is very important. This you should remember. You are testing on the application. This is our application. Here we are going to test. What are the results are coming out of the testing, we will post it here, that's all. Okay. So say this is insurance project. Okay, I gave some value, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gave all the values, and when I clicked on this one, I did not get anything. Okay, let us assume that. That means test case has failed. So how many status are here? One is no run. When you move the test cases from test plan to test lab, the initial default status is no run. Then you go to the application, insurance application. This is insurance application. Let us say insurance application, car insurance application. You went there, you executed by giving the values. Say the test case has failed. It is not giving the value. It's giving something junk. Then you will take the snapshot. Okay, we'll take the snapshot and you will attach it here. You can do whatever you want. Okay, similarly once again. Okay, so attach. You are attaching the result. Okay, you are attaching the result. So what was the result? The result was failed. Okay, result is failed. So failed. The moment it is failed, what you have to do? You have to come to defect. Okay, you have to come to defect. All right. So see, you can do how you can raise the defect two ways. One is just click on new defect, or go to defect. Suppose I want to see the defect number 10. How to do that? I want to go to the defect number 10. Defect, click on the defect, go to defect number 10. Let us say 64, or I think 80, right? Let us say 80. It is not found, no problem. Say 75, let us see. Okay. Okay, let me go to 27. That this way you have to go, okay? 27. It will open the defect. 27. Okay? See all the information. All right? Let's go back. Okay? I'll repeat once again. I want to go to defect 30. It will open the defect 30. Okay? So you have done some comments here. Add comment. See, it will write your name and name and date. See the name and date. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Added comments. Added comments. Okay. Okay. It will go. Okay. So now you want to create a defect. Either you can go to defect and create a new defect, or new defect. What is the summary? Car insurance quotation was not generated. Okay, generated. You are assigning to James is the developer. What is the category? Is it a functional problem, security problem, or front-end problem? Okay. Functional solution. Defect. In which version you got the defect? See, versions means, what they will do. As I told you, any application will not be built in a single day. Okay. First, they will design application with the known features, whatever they know, whatever they think, and they will push it into production. Later on, based on the feedback from the customers, okay, based on the technology available, they will go on adding the features. Let us take phone technology. Initially, we have first we have phone baseline. Then we have a cell phone, which is of a very big size. Okay, in those days, having the cell phone is a big privilege. Then mobile phone came. Ordinary phone, just you can make some calls. Then see, for texting itself, they used to have one, this thing, right? They used to keep on the belt, and they used to see the messages. Generally, those guys are working in production support. Now those were gone. Okay. Now they're all integrated into cell phone. So now everything is touch technology, right? Touch technology. So you have so many apps. You can do SMS, you can do MMS, you can chat. Video phone call, right? Skype, you can do video call. OneEdge, you can do video call. There are so many things. WhatsApp is there. There are so many things. So as per the technology, they are going on adding the, functions. So let us say when AT&T, when they developed, just phone calls, right? That is called 1.0. Then they added cell phone technology 2.0. In the cell phone, they added SMS 2.1. They added MMS 2.2. Now they added, the big functionality that is, cell phone to cell phone, anybody can talk, with the image. That is, say, version 3.3. Okay. So every version they will add new functionality. That is called version. Okay. Version. Yeah. All right. So since there is no project here, so we'll take it as default. So in your when you go to the client place, you will see your project name here. Okay, you will see your project name. Reproducible, yes. Status is new. This is a new defect. That's why it is new defect. See, what are the status are there? New. Okay. See, 6 is used by the developer. Okay, let me repeat this once again. Let me finish this and let me, talk about this one. Initial status is new. In which cycle defected? Say 10.5. New feature, regression. Okay. So if you are doing on browsing, say Internet Explorer. Who detected? Myself. Default date, English language. Priority, say medium. Regression, no. If you want regression, say yes. If it is regression, okay. So initially, let us take no regression. Just use a test case, new feature. I'm saying okay. Severity, medium. Subject is the project name. What is the project this is? What is the project? Home and car insurance, right? Yep. Okay. So what is the description? I gave data. Okay. 1, some value. 2, some value. 3, some value. 4, some value. Okay. Unable to create the quotation. Unable to create the quotation. Okay. You have to click on submit. That's important. You have to click on the submit. It will create a, see, at the bottom, what you will see on the right side bottom? Defect 66 created automatically, right? Have you seen or not? You have seen. Close it. See, what are the defects you created that will be highlighted here. If you want to see this, double click this one. You will see that. Okay. Okay. Now let us understand one by one. So if you want some attachment, if you want to do some attachment, yes, you can do attachment here. Go ahead. Pick some attachment here. Okay. I want to take on snapshot. Go ahead. And what is available? Okay. That's it. Attach. Attached. So you can go on writing the details. All right. Okay. Now here is the important thing. You open the defect. You raise the defect. What is the status? New. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, new. So now you open the defect. Okay. See what happens at the client place. The QC admin configures your QC in such a way that whenever a new defect is created, all of them will get an email. All of them in the team will get an email. Okay. So that means, okay, if Srikanth has created a new defect, everybody in the team knows. Okay. So it depends on the configuration. If somebody changes, something in QC for a defect, if it is configured, you all will get email. Okay, good. All right. So you open the defect means that you inform the developer to start working on the defect. Who is the developer? Let us see here whether his name is not there. If not, just click on this one. Okay. Assigned to James, right? James assigned. Okay, now you open the defect. Now James is working on this one. What James has done? Okay, James went there. He verified what are the defect raised by Naga. Okay, so he verified everything. Then he's written comment right now. Okay, this is the comment. See, when James raises, right, James' name will come here. James' name will come here. This is the comment from James. My code is correct. I informed Naga to verify the data again and asked him to test it. Okay, James. Basically, in the place of Naga here, James' name will come. The reason? James will log into the QC with his credentials, right? Yes or no? Therefore, James' name will come there. Okay, fine. Then what he will do? He will move the status to fixed status. Okay, he will move the status to fixed status. Let us see now. Let us open this one. See, Naga. Whatever comment from James already there. Okay, already there. Let's say okay. And also, the status has been changed to fixed. See at the top. The status is fixed. Okay. All right. Let's see the history. If any history is there, see. Open. Okay. I have opened the test case. I have opened the defect. New value is fixed by whom? The developer. Okay. Change 1. Let us see here. Okay. Change 2. Okay. So what I am saying, all the history will be maintained. Okay, all this will maintain. So now, James said he already fixed the code and he asked me to test with to verify my data.
Naga, anyone will try to change the defect ticket at that time, that ticket automatically will be generated to the person, right?
Yes. See, you are the developer. So you are the developer, okay? You are the developer. You will access the QC with your credentials. Whatever you write, it will come under your name.
Yeah, but suppose there are 5 to 10 tickets available by that will be assigned by the QA, and meanwhile I have suppose I have a developer, I have fixed all the tickets, and meanwhile another changes will come or any bug will arise, then again QA will change in the ticket, but how developer will know? At that time might be the automated mail will be generated to assign that ticket to the developer, right?
See, whatever test you have done, you're already indicating in the QC that, this is the data I have used, this is the test I have received. Then you're asking the developer to verify your code as well as the results. Okay? So developer will verify once again his code. If he feels he is right, he will say, no, Naga, my code is right. You have to check your data. Okay? So test case, the defect comes to me. Now once again what I do, I'll go to the application. I'll verify once again whether I did the correct data or not. Okay. So now here are two scenarios. First scenario is, say it worked successfully. Okay. It worked successfully. Then what I'm going to do? I'll go to defect. What is the defect number? 66, right? Okay, 66. So I'm already tested the application. I'm adding comment. You see? New comment. First condition, I'm closing the defect. Closed. Tested as per the instructions from James. Yes, I have changed the data. The application worked correctly. Test case, defect closed. Okay. Results are enclosed. Okay. You will enclose the results. Attachments. Once again a snapshot. Okay. Attach. It is attaching. Okay. You have some document sent by, with all the data you have. You will add it. Okay. So what is the bottom line? Bottom line is it has been closed. Okay. Bottom line is the defect has been closed. See, defect is closed. Done. That defect is closed. The moment the defect is closed, I have to go to test lab. What I have to do here? What I do here?
Fast.
Change status as fast.
Fast. Right, it has passed, right?
Yeah.
It has passed. So therefore, change the status. Okay? This is the way you have to move on.
Naga, I have a question here.
Go ahead.
Again, if it is failed, once we find the defect, we will send it to we'll assign to the developer. once he corrects the code and he will send it back to QA again.
Yes.
Again, if it is failed, what you will do?
Okay. I will take the scenario right now. Okay. I'll take this. Good question. I'll take the scenario. Good question. Okay. Anybody has any doubt until this point?
Naga, so developer has to open their QC, right? And every time they have to check whether any ticket will assign to them or not.
See, generally, as I told you, right, the moment you open the defect.
Because generally on QC, the testing people will working, but the developer generally in the morning they check whether any ticket that will assign to them or not. But every time they have to log in and check whether the ticket is assigned or not, anything changes will come or not.
Yeah. See, generally what happens, See, Shraddha, what happens, suppose, let us talk about home and car insurance project. James is working. So any defect comes right, it goes to James only. Okay. So medical record project. Let us say Srikanth is working. It will be assigned to Srikanth only. But suppose, Srikanth is on leave and the defect is important, then the lead will decide who's going to work on the defect. Okay. Generally, who is developing the application, the defect is always allotted to that developer only. But if the developer is on vacation, is on long leave, then the development lead will decide who's going to take into that ticket or the defect. Okay, Shraddha, is it clear?
Naga, I have a question.
Go ahead, Fatma.
Okay, as you said that the ticket will be assigned to the developer and the developer will go there and make the changes, or even if you comment saying that my code is correct and verify it again, how will this message be communicated to the tester? Is it going to be in the form of email, or do we have to go back to our ticket?
Yeah, see, he has written here, right? He has written in the defect, right? He has written the defect very clearly, right? See, what he mentioned here, he mentioned very clearly that, my code is correct. It's already there, right?
Yes.
He mentioned my code is correct.
So I have to open. So I have to open this defect list every time and keep an eye on it. It's not that it's going to be communicated with the email that developer has gone and made some changes to the ticket. Nothing like that. I have
generally, Fatma, what happens, Fatma? What happens, as I told you, right? Whenever somebody changes, in the system, you'll get an email. Generally.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Number one. Number two, see, when you're working on a defect, definitely you'll be communicating with your lead, with the developer through phone, through chatting. Suppose you're, talking to somebody, developer is going by. He says, Fatma, I have done this. Why don't you check?
Oh,
just casually. So
okay,
it's all, it's a communication will be always on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was my question. That besides.
Exactly. Yes.
Generally, in a testing tool, what happens whenever the status will be changed and submitted by any people, at that time automated mail will be generated.
Yes. Yes.
And we can find out what happened in that ticket. Everyone will know that what happened in that ticket. Yeah, that was my question. Will we get an automated email whenever the changes are done? Okay. Yeah, that's
absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Naga, I have a question.
Good.
Naga, you said we move test cases from test plan to test lab, right?
Right.
From the test plan tree. But why did you create a new project in test lab?
We are creating the same project, right? We are not creating anything new.
So we have to
create, yeah.
Okay.
You have to create, and only test cases you will move. That's all.
Okay.
Only test cases you will. The reason you don't want to repeat, right? Again, suppose there are 150 test cases. There's no point in writing, right?
Okay.
We just simply move them, that's all.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, no problem.
Nada, I have one question.
Yeah. Tell me, Pooja. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, let's say if there is a 2 or 3 people assigned for the testing for one project, is that possible or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then let's say if 2 people are assigned to test one application, and when they raise any defect, those all people's defect will come in the same window, or only mine will come on the other people's defect will come on their tab?
So generally it works like this, Pooja, you know. Let us take this scenario. This is, you know, a combination of 2 modules. One is vehicle insurance, another is car insurance. Okay. So what they will define, okay, if any defect is related to only car insurance, okay, you know, John will take care. If the defect is only with respect to home insurance, Jacob will take place. Okay, if the defect is for both of them, Jacob will take this one into his control. Everything is predefined. You got a point?
As a taster, let's say for testing the application, if I and one more person is assigned for test the application, and I raise X defect and other person also raise the Y defect. So both the X and Y, both defect I can see on my screen, or I will see only my defect?
You will see all the defects.
All the defects,
See,
okay.
whatever is happening for a specific project, okay, whatever is happening to a specific project, everything will be visible. Okay, if you have access to that project in QC, you will see all the information.
So when they communicate, when QC tester is communicating with developer, they will communicate according to the defect number. Let's say developer will say, hey Pooja, defect number 15 is solved. Can you check it? Or 20 is solved. Can you check it? I mean,
exactly.
Is that way?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, that way. Defect number is the key.
So when I'm raising any defects, I should know that which defect number I raised.
Yes. What is the defect number and what is the defect?
Okay.
What is the real, you know, subject of the defect and why it is failed?
Okay.
What data you given? Okay, all the things you should know.
And when we are, let's say, creating the test plan or test cases, do the QC admin or the team lead, do they give any specification that we create the test cases according to this? Or let's say in the application, do we have to go through each field, or do they give any planning for that, how we create the test cases?
See, test case creation, you know, is general one, applicable to all the projects in the same way. The bottom line is we want to make sure that the functionality is working properly. So you will try to, you know, differentiate. That means you will try to cut into as many pieces as possible, so that you're not going to miss any defects. You're not going to miss anything untested. Okay.
Okay. I still have a question, Naga.
Tell me. Go ahead.
For creating a test case, are they going to give any guidelines that these are the aspects you'll be touching upon when you are creating a test case? Like, for example, this insurance,
what exactly, what all points will you be checking in this application? Will we be given some kind of a guideline or something around which we will create our test cases and we will check the different applications?
Yeah, they will, of course, in the business document, they will definitely mention what are the challenge features you have to test. They will mention very clearly. Okay. And of course, you have to give the feedback also. You have to give the feedback. But your job is to make sure that suppose you are testing one test case. So what you have to see is whether, can I run the test case in a single instance or whether I have to, cut into, number of test cases so that you will test it thoroughly. That is important.
Okay.
You may write
So
in
Nagra, the sorry.
Go ahead, Ron, go ahead.
Yeah, the expected results is given by the like in the BRD.
Some of them they will give. Otherwise, if you don't know, you have to ask them.
Okay. So the expected results will be there. We have to match them, and then according to that, adjust the status, pass or fail.
See, expected result generally, BA will provide you, business analyst. If business analyst doesn't know, he will talk to the SMEs, subject matter experts or stakeholders.
Okay.
Sometimes, we may have in conference calls with SMEs directly. Okay. But as a rule, generally, BA is a window for us to, transact to the either stakeholder or subject matter experts.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
thank you.
No problem. Yeah. So they will tell you, okay, Naga, you are testing these cases. I want to see, for insurance, if the income is this much, if he is driving this much, they'll give a chart to you. In the chart, you will have the values. Okay. Suppose you are traveling, say 10 miles a day. So monthly, there is one parameter and different parameters. Okay, how many users, different cars, they'll give one chart. So there will be some expected value. Whenever you execute your insurance, the actual value should be the same. Okay?
Yeah.
So the program has to code in such a way that whatever the expected results are there, they should pop up when you run the test case.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So now let me take one scenario where second time also test case fails. We'll take that scenario now. Okay. All right. So now let me go to test lab. Next is, see, plan type is manual. Okay, manual. No run. Okay. So once again, you are here. This is application. You give the values, and you have not received the correct value. You'll say failed. Okay. Now you know very well. You can attach whatever you want. Right? Good. All right. So now immediately you have to come to defects. Okay, either defect, new defect. Okay, so umbrella insurance, insurance is not working properly. For car plus home for customer 9,990. Okay. So let us say this is sent to Mary. This is a functional, this is a defect. Whatever is the version available, take that one. Project will come here. Reproducible, yes. Shared is a new defect. In which cycle you defected? Let us say a release say first release, new feature. You are browsing, you are using, say Netscape you are using. These are all detected by Naga. Date is default, language English, priority, medium, no regression required, severity, medium, subject is the project. Project is nothing but Open Car Instance project, release 10.5. So for the given data, umbrella insurance for car and home is not working. Results enclosed. Okay, where you're going to enclose? Here, you're going to enclose. Okay, now this I'm not going to repeat this again. You know this very well. Attach. Done. You have to submit. Okay, submitted. Already you created a defect. Defect status is new. Observe on the right side. Defect 67 successfully added. In the entry, if you say that when I submit a button, I saw defect 67 added successfully, then you'll be very happy. That means you know something, right? Yeah, close it. We know very well that it defaults on the highlighted. 67 is highlighted. It's a new defect. Okay. Now you want to assign to the developer. Okay. So either you can click on this one, or you can go to defect and go to 67. Okay. Better go to defect and click on 67. All right. Okay. So what is the status now? We want to open the defect. Okay. Add comment. Open the defect. And assign to Mary. Okay, done. Okay, see, it has changed to open, right? It has changed to open. The history, see, previously new, now it is open. Now it is the job of the developer. What Mary will do? Mary will open Quality Center and she will go to defect and go to defect once again 67, right? She will do that. Okay, the window popped up. So in the comments below, her name will come, Mary will name will come. I'll add here. Okay, Mary comment. So Mary realized that her code is wrong, so updated the code and unit tested from my end. Okay, move to Naga for testing. So she moves the code from dev to SIT. She moves the code from dev to SIT. Okay. All right. So now see what she has done. Mary has fixed the code. She unit tested on the application in the development server, and she moved the code from development to SIT box. Okay. Naga needs to test it. needs to test it. Okay, and she moves the status from open to fixed. Okay. See, are you seeing what is new value you are seeing here? Fixed, right?
Fixed.
Okay. Fixed. Observe this one carefully. Now, Mary fixed the code. I have to test it. So I will open my QA box. Very clearly, I'm explaining. I open my QA box. I got an email, or Mary told me, Naga, I fixed you have to test it. I went to defect. Go to defect. You practice this is very always good, you know. Always go to defect and open the new defect. 67. Okay. Now, add comment. These are my comments. Okay. Tested with new data set. Test case defect is not fixed. It failed again. Okay, it failed again. So you are going to attach the test case what you have done. The results you have to attach. You are attaching the results here. All right, veteran 77. Okay, what is the status?
Failed.
Reopen.
Oh.
Okay, reopen. You are reopen the
Test case status.
You reopen the defect once again. Okay. You must provide explanation. Yeah, I'm going to in R&D comments. Okay. Reopen. R&D comments. Let us see where is the R&D comments. Okay, let us see how it will behave now. Let me open this guy. Okay, it is reopened. All right. Failed again. Move to the Mary. Okay. All right. You got it now? Reopen. New value. Reopen, right?
Naga?
Yes, Ramana.
Do we have to assign the defect to the same developer, or we can choose another?
No, generally he will take care of it. See, with whom you are working, you will assign to him.
Okay.
Okay, but whether Mary working or Monroe working, that is the responsibility of the lead. Okay. Lead will assign based on the scenario at that time in the project.
Okay.
Okay. So if Mary is working on some production issue, then it will be assigned to somebody else. But that is their job, not our job. Our job is to make sure that we do our testing thoroughly. If it passes, close it, otherwise reopen.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So I think Parikh has a question here. Naga, do we check the same test case again once? Yes, you have to. Yes, same test case we are doing. We are doing the same test case. The reason? It failed twice. Okay. Now it went to the developer. So developer, let us take another scenario. Instead of Mary, okay, Jackson is working on this one. Okay, Jackson opened the test case. See, regression test, which is already in production. Okay, regression test means which is already in production, and if you fix a small defect, then you will do the regression testing. But this is, we are talking about we are developing the application from the scratch, right? Okay, and also we said regression no, right? In the information of the defect, I'm saying no here, so no regression test here. Regression test is done for the application which is already in production. Okay, we have a small defect reported by the user outside the world. For that, when we fix the code, yes, we will test the existing change in functionality as well as the old test case also will do. But for this, it was clearly mentioned that there is no regression. All right. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So now, say Rob is working on this one. Okay, Rob is working on this one. Add comment. Okay. Raw comment. Raw developer. Okay. Raw developer. Okay. Fix the code once again. Okay. Unit tested. Unit tested. And moved the code from dev to SIT. Okay. And asked Naga to retest again. Then he will move the status to fixed. Okay. He will move the status to fixed. Okay. See, what is the status here? New value fixed. See, it is tracking all the changes, right? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Now it came to me. Okay. It came to me. So I went to my QC, open the defect 67. Okay. All right. So now, okay. So I'm on leave. Okay. I'm adding comments. So Srikanth has entered here. Srikanth comment. Okay. As Naga is on leave, Srikanth is testing on this one. Okay. Tested in SIT. Okay. Yes. Defect is closed. As results are correct. Okay. Add whatever you want. Status. What happens? Status.
Passed. Closed.
Closed.
Okay. How many closed? How many something different?
Yeah, I say closed.
Closed.
And I'm asking if anybody is not accepting closed. Okay. It is closed, right? Closed. See, whatever available here, we have to choose from them only. We can't write something new here, right? Since these are all these are all default complete application. Okay. Enclose everything. See, every time screenshot. I'm telling you, practice it. Practice, practice, practice. So
now the tester has to test only SIT.
SIT, right? We are an SIT now. We are doing SIT now.
Okay, not on a development server they have to test, right?
No. Development server is no way concerned with us. Right? All integration will be done in SIT box, QA box. SIT or QA box. Okay, development is only scratch pad, right?
Okay. Development server is for developer only.
Developer only. Developer only work in development box. It's only scratch one. They will do unit testing only. Whereas in SIT, all the codes for all the modules will be sent here.
Naga, in some of the case, suppose the developer has developing the code and change, they have uploaded to the SIT, and once the SIT will approve, they will upload it to the production server. So in that case,
EAT server.
EAT. Then in that
See,
case,
in some clients, you have to move the code from SIT to EAT box and development to SIT box. You have to move sometimes.
So tester has to test both the server, right? In that case.
Come again, Rajita. Shraddha, come again.
SIT is a local server for QA, right?
Yes.
And suppose that code will be moved to the production client-side server.
No. See, the developer will write the code in development server, okay? Development box or development server. Then he will move the code to SIT, either client or database, whatever it is. Everything will go to SIT. Okay. Once SIT is completed, all the tests all the defects are closed. It goes to EAT. Why EAT we are doing? We want some third-party person who doesn't see any code or any result. We want him to see the major parameters only. Okay, you are doing low-level testing. You will do very thorough testing. Only UAT guy will do. Okay, I'm making a call. Is it going or not? But yourself, if you make a call, you will go and see the database whether the call is registered or not. You will go to Unix and see whether logs are coming or not. Right? That's the reason. You will do a very thorough testing, but they will see from top level. You will see inside and check everything. See, when you go to the doctor, what happens, right? Nurse will do only, whatever she is seeing, right? Your weight, your blood pressure, your height, all the stuff. Whereas doctor, he will check everything, right? He will see inside by seeing the, X-ray graphs. He will see inside and he will give the medicine. Same thing like this. Okay? He will do thorough testing as an SIT guy, as a tester. But whereas EIT guy will see the top level. Okay, am I able to, open the website? Am I able to move the amount from checking to savings? But yourself, you will go to database and verify. You will go to Unix and verify. Okay? Is it clear, Shraddha? See, all of you should be very clear with, development server, SIT server, EIT server, and production. Okay? Yeah. Any questions?
Naga, I have one question. When we are adding the test cases, and then can you see where I should go?
Adding the test case, huh? Yeah, adding test case, you will test plan, right?
Yeah.
You want a test case? Come here, add here.
Yeah, I know that. I'm asking whenever one application done, I wrote all test cases after when I'm doing second application, and and the rest of test cases I am adding. So where I should add? Only the means here, Here I have to keep here, or I can add any option is here, anything here.
Come on, Malika. Parik, I will answer the question. Let me finish, Malika question. Go ahead, Malika. Ask again.
When one application like medical record system, I'm writing all test cases, doctor, nurse, everything. After I'm doing electric billing system, there I'm writing then another 3 or 4 test cases. So when I done one application, then after another application, when I finish, then where I should keep all test cases, I should add one application to another application, means added all test cases.
See, okay. You want to add a 4th test case to home and car insurance, you will come here and add.
Okay.
Now you want to add, another test case to, medical records, you will come and add here.
Okay.
Okay.
Only here. Okay.
That's all. You will write under that project only, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be confusion, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I don't, only all test cases will be here. I don't have to add it any another place, right?
You will write the test case to which project it belongs.
Okay.
Okay? To which project it belongs. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yes, alpha beta testing is an UAT server, correct. Correct. Alpha beta testing on UAT server, yeah. See, production, we do testing only when there is no traffic, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Parik asked the question, alpha beta testing, what they will do? They will ask users to do alpha and beta testing. Okay. So that is on UAT server. Yeah.
Alpha beta testing is just another name for UAT testing, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Of course, there are different versions are there, when they do alpha, when they do beta, there are different stages are there, okay? Yeah. Yeah. But, alpha, beta, generally they will, do for product-based companies like Google, something like that. Say Google has, they developed a Chrome laptop, right? So it seems they're given the laptops to some of them. They asked to do the beta and alpha testing. Okay. See, the reason it's interesting. There are so many. See, testing will be done in each and every sector. There are so many sectors are there. Okay. See, finance, healthcare, billing. There are so many, electricity billing, water billing, telephone billing. Okay, and even healthcare also, there are so many insurance companies. Say, if you take Comcast, it is a, entertainment related company, credit card companies. So every company is different. Only the thing is, business is changing. Okay, you have to go with respect to business. If you need to have business knowledge. But QC is same, SQL is same, Unix is same, Jira is same, Geometry is same. They're all same. Okay. Yeah, production, when there is no traffic in the production box, you will test the application. Okay, and they will give max 1 or 2 customers. You will do on those customers. But when there is live traffic, you are not going to do any testing on the production server. When there is no traffic in the server, production server, you will do the testing. We will do that. The traffic will be diverted to other servers by the admin, network admin. Okay, any questions?
Production box, that time they will wait?
Yeah, they will wait.
Okay.
Yes, they will tell you. Okay, they will send in Naga. Now, north production box is, there is no traffic. You just go ahead and finish the testing. all the traffic is diverted to other servers. Yeah, they will do that there.
Okay.
Traffic means, when you're accessing the server, that is called traffic.
Okay.
When you're accessing the server, that is called traffic. Okay?
Okay.
Parik, is it clear to you? Okay. Any questions?
Naga, I have posted a question for you here in chat.
You posted, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where you posted? I haven't got that one. Can you ask me again?
If it is continuously failing 3 times, the finally developer will fix the defect, or again tester has to fix the defect.
No.
He has to try, or
no. Any time developer has to fix the code. Okay.
Defect.
Any time a defect is there, it has came 3 times. Then the lead will come into picture.
Okay.
Then what happens? Lead will come into picture.
Okay. He will take care of that.
He will take care of that, and then even 4th time also it fails. Then everybody will sit and see. Okay, everybody will do live testing.
Okay.
Live testing. Live testing means you will do, when you are doing the testing case. When I am doing this, everybody will be accessing my system. Everybody will see. Just now, like you are all seeing, right? Now you are all seeing my laptop or not?
Yes.
Similarly, in live testing, everybody will watch what I am doing. When I am pulling the logs from database, they will see. When I am pulling the logs from Unix, they will also see. And everybody will make sure that I am doing correct.
So lead will take care of that, right?
Yeah, that will take care of. They will see, whether the code is wrong, whether data is wrong, even requirement is wrong. They will verify. Okay.
Okay.
So they will.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Naga, verify and ultimately the final test will be done by the tester.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, tester has to, he has to certify that test case. He has to say that it is working properly.
Okay.
Okay. In such cases, then everybody will come into picture. Your lead will come into picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Your lead will come into picture, and then you both will come and do it. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
See, it's I'm repeating again. So whatever you learned yesterday, today is more sufficient for QC. Okay. What are the add-on features? You just go on building on that one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, build on that one, and this is absolutely sufficient. And as I told you, right, see, when you're working at the client base, you need to work at home also. Suppose you have a problem in QC, how to do it? You just come home and try that one. That way, next day when you go to the client place, you can do with ease, right? If you practice 2 to 3 times, 4th time, it will be very comfortable to you. Okay. So, any final questions on QC?
What is this? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Naga, what is this test resource? What does it have?
Test resource,
General.
General, it's used for automation.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not our, cup of tea at this point of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave that one. Yeah, only 3 become perfect. Okay. See, there is so much vast in this one. There is so much, in depth. Okay. First, let us be good with, manual testing and what are required for manual testing. If you are perfect on these things, it's quite enough.
Yes.
All right. Next.
Naga,
Shabina, go ahead.
Yeah. Naga, my question is, you said when you're working at work and you have some problem, you can come home and practice. But my question is, would we have access in our home computer? I thought it was only in the office that you'll probably have access to the.
No. You will give access to from home.
Oh, okay.
You will give access from home.
Okay. So anybody can access Quality Center from anywhere. It does not have to be in the office only.
Oh yeah. From anywhere in the world you can access your office.
Okay.
Okay. From anywhere in the world you can access your office, provided they gave you the permission. That is the catch.
Okay.
But definitely, if you are a tester, you will have access from home. Okay, that is sure. Okay.
Okay. For all testers? Or for only some people permanent, or is there any difference?
No. See, they will take more work from contractors, right? More in the sense, they will take as much work as possible from contractors.
Okay.
Yeah, you will have access from home. Okay. That way, when you come home, you can do the testing on the system. And if you have system on your own laptop, for these things, you can practice, right?
Yeah, but how can we have on our own laptop apart from the office one?
No. See, right now you're working on your laptop or not?
Okay. Okay. I got it.
So QC is there. You can practice. Let's suppose you have some issue. Okay, you're moving test cases from test plan to test lab. You practice it here on dummy test cases, and then practice at the office. Right?
Yeah, but at the time we have to solve that. Then what can we do?
What is that?
Right at the time in the office, if we have to solve that, if I don't have any time, then what can I do?
They'll give time, Ramana. They'll give time. They won't expect to be on the dot.
Okay.
They always give time.
Yeah, last time. I'm sorry. And last time you mentioned that we can take help from others, like our friends or whoever is a knowledgeable person. How can I send the information to them and get information from them? We cannot use the office laptop. How can we do that?
Okay.
To use a smartphone?
Yes, use the smartphone.
Okay.
That is unofficial. That's important.
Yes, that's
very important. Very important. We should never, pass an information to third party. It's all.
Oh yeah.
We should talk out of the way. That's all.
Okay.
You do your best. If not, yes, you take some snapshot and you will, take your help friend. Okay.
Okay.
And tell your friend, once it is done, ask him to delete from the mailbox. That's it.
Okay. Helpline.
Way, Helpline, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why should he delete from his mailbox?
Why to keep?
Okay, but it's going from my system, like myself.
No, Ramana, I'm accepting. But my question is, why to keep in his mailbox?
Yeah, that is there. I just wanted to know.
No, why to keep? That's all. See.
Okay.
As soon as the problem is solved, ask him to delete that one, right?
Okay.
Why to keep? See, nothing is going to happen, Ramana, but why to?
Yeah.
Right.
Company cannot.
Confidential means confidential. That's all. It's always better to be like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Always, you always try to work with the guys who you feel comfortable.
Yes. On confidential work, isn't it?
That's all. Confidential means confidential. They should be like that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Nothing is going to happen, but it's always to be safe side,
Okay.
See, there are some people, if you discuss with them, they will only discuss with you, that's all. They will never discuss with third party at any point of time.
Yes.
There are some people, definitely there are people like that. If you discuss with them, that's all. You will never talk to anybody in any time about that point, no matter what. You need to have such people as your backup.
Yeah.
Yes. So Parekh has one question. If we are applying, should we tell a recruiter that I do not come from it background and I know only manual testing and I will be working for the first time? Yes. You have to tell, yes, I have, did not get a chance to work on automation, but I have already taken training. I can work on automation. You have to use that punch word. Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
any questions?
Naga, I have a question here.
Go ahead, Aarti.
If it is the test case is failed, we don't know that. We thought if it is passed like that, if we say them it is passed and we close that, then they are going to tell us make it correction like that, or what they will do if we did mistake.
Here are the two things, Aarti. Suppose if you are not confident, you send an email to your developer, your lead, okay, and your development lead also saying that, hey, I'm not clear about this one. Your business analyst also, please advise whether this is correct or not. Don't hesitate. See, if you have doubt, don't hesitate. Ask them.
Yeah, sure.
They'll verify.
But we should not say them directly pass, like if it is confusion.
No. See, one thing I'm telling you clearly, okay, this is very important, all of you, okay, don't lie, please. Do not lie. The reason, see, people will always accept you if you don't know. If you don't know anything, no problem, people will accept you. The reason, you are learning. But if I lie, they will definitely take it, they won't take it in positive sense. Okay? If you don't know, no problem. See, that's what I'm telling. Don't expect that you have to know everything. It is impossible. The reason, suppose your application is, interfacing with some third-party application. You don't know about third-party application, right? So you don't know. You have to get the knowledge. So if you have any doubt, see, if you're uncomfortable in sending an email, go and talk to personally. Okay? Go and talk to person. Or suppose you want to communicate with BM only. Communicate with BM only, saying that, hey Raj, I need your help. I don't know whether it is passed or failed. Like that, you need to have your own people in this project. With how you will get the people means, be positive attitude. That is very important. If you are positive attitude, people will be with you. Okay?
Thank you.
Hello, Naga.
Ramana, go ahead.
Yes. The question she asked is, how can we make it that whether the test is passed or failed? Because we have to match with the expected result. So then and there, at that moment, we know that it's passed or failed.
That's true, Rana, but sometimes, you may have some doubt, right? You may have some doubt, right? Suppose if you're not very confident, then you check with somebody. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it is, we follow the word to word the expected results, then it's not failure pass. It should be that 2 into 2 is 4, isn't it?
That's true, Ramana, but sometimes, what happens, there may be some complex test cases where you may not be confident about it.
Okay.
Okay, at that point, talk to somebody and take their help.
Okay.
And so if you are not very clear, just push on your lead, that's all. Tell him, I don't know this, please help me out. Very clear.
Okay.
They like it, they like it, those things.
Yeah.
But we have to match with the expected result, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, after that only we'll get this situation, isn't it?
Correct, exactly. Yeah.
Naga, this is Sabina. I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
My question is, just earlier you were mentioning that, you can tell the recruiter that you've been trained and stuff like that. My question is, when you say you're trained, do they ask you for any sort of certification or something? I mean,
No.
They take you at the face value when you say you're trained.
That's all.
Okay.
See, Sabina, we are going to go with the recruiters who will take our face value.
Okay.
If he wants ISDB certificate, some certificate, we'll tell him, yeah, go and get those guys. That's all. See,
no, what was the last one? What was the last one? Go and get from where the certificate?
No. If they are
Get that certificate.
if they are too much adamant on that, then tell them, say, I don't have it, politely. Thank you. That's all. See, one thing, Sabina, there is a big world outside, okay? Okay, There may be some recruiters who want, see, what client wants is whether you can do the job or not, that's all. There are some guys with
right, whether you can deliver.
That's all, whether you can deliver or not, that's all. There are some guys who are having a lot of certificates, but they won't deliver. I'm telling one or two. I'm not telling everyone. So what they want is, what the client wants is whether you can deliver or not, that's all.
No, I just wanted to make sure because, like people ask you for your degrees and all. So I just wanted to know that, when you're going for a kiosk sort of job, I mean, I hope nobody asks you for any sort of certification to prove it.
Even I don't have one.
There may be some people, but don't worry about them. See, there is a big world outside. There are companies who are ready to, take and, use those services.
Okay.
See, here is the catch, okay? When you go to the client place, you may not testing everything, right? See, you may take your help, the manager knows about the candidate and he will use the skills accordingly. Suppose a person is very good in communication. He will take his help to communicate, certain things with different groups.
Right.
And if you are good in SQL, he will use for backend testing. If you are good in the Unix, they may take your help in Unix. If you are good in mobile testing, mobile testing. If you are good in test cases, test cases. If you are good in writing, prepare the data. So that's why, whatever the skill you are good, you have to explain in a better way so that they can use your services.
So when we apply, do we apply only in the domains like health and, the insurance and what we've learned like banking, finance, or we can apply in any domain?
Yeah, you can apply in any domain, but you need to acquire the knowledge. At least, what is what. Suppose you're applying to finance, right? You're applying to finance, IRA, 401k retirement. You should know what is the retirement plan. We should know what is 401 plan. What is the Roth IRA, what is IRA. But testing is same, right? Same test, same QC, same SQL, same Unix, same Jira, same JMeter. But only the business changes. The technology changes. That you should be aware of and you should be adapting that. Okay. So Parekh has one question. Naga, I don't know anyone working in the testing. If we need help, someone wants to get the job, how we will do that? Yes, we are here to help you.
Contact Naga.
Naga, and there are some layers, right? Srikanth, Ramana.
Yes, not Ramana.
Right? One day Ramana will be there. One day Shabina will be there. One day, definitely, right? You guys will become perfect. One day Malika will be there. Fatma will be there. Like that,
So nice of you, Naga. You made my day. Thank you.
Every day, everybody day. That's all. Don't worry. Everybody will be there. It's not a big deal. That's what I'm telling you.
I have a question.
I have one question. Can I?
One question.
Okay.
Naga, do they take a practical examination in a QA, like a developer?
No, Shraddha, no. Okay. But I know they may ask you for face-to-face, go face-to-face. What's the big deal? Go face-to-face. Face-to-face, you'll get more confidence. That's all. You go and once you attend the interview, right? Next interview, you will just play around. That's all.
Yeah, usually, Naga, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish that then.
See, once you attend face-to-face, you will get a lot of confidence. Once you get confidence, nobody can stop you. See, that's what I'm telling. The key is, hands-on. That's why I'm repeating. Do homework and do on the system. Suppose I go there and if you ask me somebody to HP, I'll do right away. Why? I'm able to teach. I'm able to answer all your questions. I'm doing. I have done before teaching class. I have done many times.
Because
otherwise, while teaching, I cannot go how to move a test case from test lab, right? I practiced. Yes, go ahead, Shraddha.
Because in a web developing job, generally they give some small application like login and registration, and we need to run that application on their PC, and we have to prove ourselves. That's why.
Whatever it is that I know, if they want, you will take it, right? What's the big deal?
Okay.
Generally, nobody will ask you to do practically tests, okay? But if they ask it, okay, you do your best. No need to confusion. Whatever you know, tell them this I know. That's all. If they take it. Otherwise, there is something else, right?
Because different company will use different that testing tool. So we might know that
Before that, we'll tell them yes, I'm good in QC. That's all. We'll tell them this. I am good in QC. Okay, if you want to test something else, yes, I will give a shot.
Otherwise, I can make a Word doc and prepare the test cases, 4 to 5 test cases. I can make them.
Enough. Yeah. Okay. Somebody has some question, right?
Yeah, Naga, I'm just sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I have
Malika.
same question. I have same question. So whenever they will send the link application, at the same time they will give the expected result, right? If they don't give, then I should ask them, right?
You have to ask.
I have to ask. So whom I should ask?
You have to ask BA.
BA.
So okay. So every time, so with the that is one I think good advantage. Maybe when they are giving the expected result, so I can at least I can check, right?
They will give expected result. Yes, they will give.
Okay.
They have to gather from which you will compare, right?
Compare.
Yeah. They will give that. Yeah. Okay, Ramana, go ahead.
Yeah. For the certificate and things, I understood as for permanent positions, government positions, they ask for the certificate, isn't it?
They ask, yes. Some people may ask. They will give desirable, and preference will be given to certification. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So
because I saw in BCBS they are asking for 2-year diploma or a 1-year certificate, that kind of thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So for this is for permanent position.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Naga.
Yeah, go ahead, Priman.
Yeah. Naga, is that true that most of the company they call you and they take interview on phones and they select you, they don't call you for face-to-face interview? Is that true?
It depends, some companies they ask for face-to-face, some companies they don't ask for face-to-face. They just, on telephone. Somebody may ask you on Skype, okay, like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends.
Naga, I have one question. So whenever they will get the expected result, so when I will write the test case, so I have to write the same expected result there?
Yeah, whatever they're expecting, you have to get that one.
And I have to write the same on in test case, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Whatever they say, that is expected result. Whatever you got, you have to indicate there.
Okay, thank you.
All right, then next class I'm going to talk about ALM. Okay. ALM is 11.0. Just, I will give you the challenge features of 11.0. And then I would like to start, SQL. Okay. And my plan this week is, there are some newcomers joined in this batch. I want to cover, what are the topics I covered previously for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So the old members, if you want, you can join. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'm covering the old topics before QC. Okay. Fundamentals of testing, SDLC, STLC, and about servers. I'm repeating these 3 days. Okay. That way, the newcomers will be in sync with the team. From
what
Saturday.
time?
Yeah, from Saturday. Yeah.
So we have classes tomorrow also?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, okay. So
Tuesday,
for newcomers who have missed, you're going to
newcomers and those who want to attend, they're all welcome. Anybody, welcome. But I'll repeat, previous topics to QC, that is fundamentals of testing, types of testing, types of servers, SDLC, STLC, etc.
The timing will be the same, 10 to 12?
9 to 10.
9 to 10.
Night 9 to 10. Right? See, weekdays, night 9 to 10. Okay. Always remember, classes will be weekends 10 to 12, standard time. Weekdays,
okay.
If there is a class, 9 to 10 in the night, that's all. The reason, there will be some people working, right? We don't want to miss them, that's all. But for the next week, I'm
Right.
covering.
So
Go ahead.
no, so what I was saying is like you have your classes on Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So what I understood is this Tuesday and Thursday you're not going to have a new topic, but you're going to go through what you've gone through for the new people who've entered, right?
Correct, exactly. See, you are not there, Shabina, right, for, introductory classes, SDLC, STLC.
Yeah, I missed 4.
So those things I want to cover. That way, from coming Saturday onwards, we all will be in the same boat, like, we are covering SQL. Okay, like that. All right. So class will be there Monday, that is tomorrow, Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. All right. Take them the homework, all of you. Explain the different scenarios in handling the defects. Okay. With
Defect
two
life
project
cycle?
defect life cycle. Different scenarios in handling defects. Different scenario means, first of all, you raise the defect, it closed immediately. Second scenario, the defect has been tested twice. In third scenario, you tested the same defect 3 times. What are the sequence? You have to explain clearly. Okay? With the 2 projects. Give me with the 2 projects. All right? Okay, that question is enough for you guys.
Naga?
Go ahead.
Naga, the last one was 2 projects. What 2 projects? I didn't understand that.
So here what I have done, see, I have written a test case for home and car insurance, right? I want you to write for electricity billing. I want you to write for medical records project. Okay? Take one test case.
So we can directly continue with the last homework?
Yes. Yeah, same thing. Continue, that's all.
Okay.
See, bottom line is, I want you to practice, If you practice this, you will not forget. If you don't practice, I'm telling you, once again, it will become new for you. I'm telling you, trust me. All right?
Okay.
All right, then. So we'll see you on Monday. So, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Try to finish homework. Thank you, all of you. Take care then.
Thank you, Naga.